Use cd without any output. How do I run the cd command without echoing out any output? I tried cd 2ngt semicolon and amp 1/dev/null, but that prints out the destination directory. The reason for this is that I would like to use it in a bash function and I would prefer to not have the unnecessary output.
Try it like this. You can also do this will send the output to the useless file instead of to stout. You can also append instead of creating or overwriting the file.
Airwook already answered the question, but I will take a stab at explaining what is actually happening and why you are seeing the behavior that you do. The problem is with your redirection. You are writing, which because redirections can appear anywhere within the command line, you can confirm this yourself with something simple like echo ab2 and gt semicolon and amp 1c and lt semicolon / etc / stab d after redirections are stripped actually becomes. See the problem? You are passing two arguments to cd, not one argument and two redirections. Since you can only ever be in one current directory at one time, cd only considers its first argument, which in this case is the. What you probably intended to write is a cd command with redirection of both str and stout to /dev/null. There are two ways to do that. The easiest in your case would be to simply inform the shell that you want redirection, by adding a and gt character. This is what Airwook is suggesting. This first redirects str, file descriptor 2, into file descriptor 1, stout, then redirects stout, implicit 1, into /dev/null. Note that the ordering is important. You won't get the same result if you reverse the redirections, though in some cases it may appear that you do because of how the particular program uses the respective output streams. Alternatively, as has been suggested by @demure, you can use an amp semicolon and gt to redirect both streams at once if this syntax is supported by your shell. Do note that any of these alternatives will also silence the error when $output no longer exists, since you are redirecting standard error output into the system black hole. If this is a concern, I would check $? Afterwards. You should confirm this yourself if it is a real concern, but at least in my tests, a failed cd, whether cd $someplace or cd-sets $?1, while after success $?0.
You can use. According to the Bashman page under tilde expansion. If the tilde prefix is a tilde, the value of the shell variable output, if it is set, is substituted.
Maybe you can use. But in this case you'll need more typing smile. But you'll have an advantage. If there is any error, the message will not redirect into /dev/null.
If you want the support picture, please subscribe.